Karen thought dragging me to court would prove her HOA owned my property. But 3 minutes into the hearing, she learned I wasn't the one on trial. Her entire HOA was. I bought my home specifically because it wasn't under any HOA. I wanted peace, freedom, and the right to enjoy my property without some clipboard tyrant breathing down my neck. But of course, Karen had other plans. Karen, the self-appointed queen of the HOA across the street, couldn't stand that I lived nearby without paying dues. She showed up on my porch almost weekly, demanding fees, threatening liens, and insisting I was technically part of her neighborhood. Each time, I told her no. So what'd she do? She sued me. The lawsuit claimed I owed thousands in unpaid dues and violated HOA rules. But when my lawyer and I looked at the filing, we couldn't stop laughing. The HOA's boundaries didn't even touch my property. Karen was suing me for a house her association had no authority over. On the day of the hearing, the courtroom was packed with neighbors, curious to see if Karen would finally get her way. She strutted in with her board, grinning like she'd already won. The judge opened the case, asking her attorney to present evidence. Their proof was a photocopied map, conveniently missing the updated county plat lines. That's when my attorney stood up and handed the judge the official county records. The room went silent. My house was outside their boundaries by nearly a quarter mile. The judge raised an eyebrow. "Ma'am, you have no jurisdiction over this man's property. Not only is this lawsuit baseless, it borders on harassment." Karen's face went pale. But it didn't stop there. My attorney added a motion, asking the court to review the HOA's charter and finances. Turns out, their filings hadn't been updated in years, making the HOA legally invalid. 3 minutes later, the judge signed the order. Karen's lawsuit was dismissed, and her HOA was dissolved for failing to maintain compliance with state law. The look on Karen's face? Priceless. She walked in expecting me to pay her HOA thousands. She walked out with no HOA at all. The neighbors cheered as the ruling spread. Freed from Karen's tyranny, they no longer had to put up with her endless fines and harassment. Karen sued me for living outside her HOA. Instead of collecting money, she lost everything. And I didn't just win my case, I won the neighborhood's freedom.
I am Liam, and trust me, the next HOA story is even worse. Subscribe now.